Hey everybody, welcome back. This is episode number 67. As always, let's start by checking out our map. Looks like we have a cache over in this area. We'll grab that first, and then we'll probably want to quick travel back somewhere, I guess, or maybe we can go around this way. Yeah, let's try to go around this way, and there's some kind of cave over here, a monolith over here, and a bunch of stuff we haven't seen yet. Actually, that's not a monolith, it's a structure. That's a monolith, right? Yeah. And our last one here on Kadara, so let's get started. I guess we'll go grab the Nomad. And that way we won't have to backtrack. Question is, where did I park it? Behind this rock, presumably. Nope. Guess further over here. There it is. What is that? Oh, mines, right. They mentioned that we couldn't take the Nomad any further than that because of the mines. Alright, so let's go around this way instead. And actually, I wanted to stop and get that thing first, didn't I? So we need to make a right-hand turn. Again, probably nothing really good in that cache, but I hear mines. Alright, so far the Nomad is in decent health. So I can probably risk going a little further. What is this thing? Somebody's camp. Doesn't seem to be in good shape. Alright, we might have to do some mountain climbing, but thankfully we have a jetpack. What is this? Some kind of barrier, I guess. Well, I'm not sure what happened here, but guess we shouldn't let their stuff go to waste. Some credits. Anything else of use? I guess not. Alright, it looks like this actually isn't that steep. And I see my marker right up there. This container should be close by. Haven't gone back yet to try that other jumping puzzle back at the lake, but I'll probably do that at some point. There's the edge of the game, and here's the cache. More Angaran stuff. How are we doing on inventory space? Yeah, we're getting close to full. Probably should sell some stuff next time we go back to civilization. There in the distance you can see some of the monoliths connecting. And hopefully we'll have a chance to get the third one up and running. If not this episode, then sometime in the near future. Hey Drac. Not sure what he was doing way down here. Guess he didn't want to run all the way up the mountain with me. I feel like this is one of those areas where... Is that a container? It is! Where sometimes there are people here, like enemies, and sometimes there are not. Like those areas we encountered back on Gold. Alright, so if we take this road, that should lead us almost exactly where we want to go. Now that we've been mountain climbing, I guess it's time to go spelunking. Let's see if there's something cool in that cave. Well, that was fun. Something a little bit different than what we normally face. Wonder if there'll be more mines over the course of the game. Does seem like a good plot device for getting us out of the Nomad and actually fighting. Although, since the Nomad has no weapons, besides its wheels.
So you're 1,400 years old?
Most of me. Bits drop off, stuff gets added.
That's still a long time. Longer than Asari, even.
I had a lot of bastards to outlive, you know how it is.
Say the best revenge is living well. Unfortunately for these guys, I don't think they will be.
Nice work.
Oh, now I've got my good one kind of cooked. Good. Alright, we gotta get some cover, because I do not want to die. Alright, it's not technically cover, but it will suffice. There goes the shields. Finish him off with some biotics. The landing should kill him. Still two more. Alright. That's the end of them. Good job, team. Yeah, our inventory is definitely filling up fast. All these extra weapons we don't need. I guess that is one of the good things about crafting armor and getting the right guns. Because now we don't have to really sort through all the additional stuff we have. And even though I really enjoy companion customizability, in most games at least, one of the benefits of not having it is that I don't have to stop and worry about it. I know there have been some games where I have cared about it quite a lot and took my time to make sure all my companions were super well equipped.
Where did you fight in the Krogan rebellions?
Hard to believe with my youthful good looks, I know.
No one came out of that war looking good.
Just the Asari, they tend to keep their hands clean.
She's talking as if she is one. But yeah, there are some games where I really care about companions, like Origins and Inquisition.
This technology is unaffiliated with Kadara's factions Pathfinder. Its owners are likely criminal class.
Well, let's check it out. But there are other games where I should upgrade them and I just forget and end up using really bad weapons for half the game. So since Andromeda is a fun game but not one I really want to get super duper in depth with, I'm kind of glad we don't have to worry about all that stuff. Guy has perfect line of fire to me. Let's see if I can get a combo off. There we go. Must have set off some explosives too. Is there anybody even left to clean up? Got the experience. So perhaps not. Yep, there's somebody. Oh, animals. And they're coming for us. I hate killing animals. Even though it's a video game. Not for that reason, but mainly because they take forever to kill. And they give no rewards. And they waste all my ammo. And now there's two of them. Is it just me, or does this gun seem to do a lot more damage to these animals than it did to the people? Maybe because it's easier to get headshots when their head is the size of a crate. Alright. Whoops. Hit the command console again. Alright, there's gotta be some ammo in one of these camps. There might have been some back at the other one. But I do not see any. I mean, really, these guys are outlaws. Don't they have any ammo at all? It's kind of surprising. Alright, back to the Nomad. Okay, there's our marker. So the cave is to the left. There's a forward station. We definitely should get that. There's some ingredients and a memory trigger over there as well. What is that? We've been there, right? It's one of the monoliths. I can't hover over it, but I'm pretty sure based on that symbol that that's what it is. Yes, monolith. And definitely a lot to see over here too. But let's go to this cave first. And probably make a quick detour to the forward station.
I'm guessing even you weren't around for the Rachni Wars.
Before my time, but you could still see the aftermath when I was young. Ruined cities devoured from... Cave that way might be worth a look.
Oh, I want to hear the rest of the story. Would it really be that hard to program them, like, getting back to their story if they interrupt themselves? I wouldn't think so. So I think this thing... Yeah, I know. More of these guys. I have, like, no ammo to fight them. No, I literally have no ammo to fight them. I don't know if those do any damage. The combo does. And the hammer does. Alright. Well, there were, I think, some bad guys down there. But, whether they have ammo, I do not know. Alright. Guess we're going with this tier 1 weapon.
This place is massive.
Detecting high levels of toxic gas. Proceed with caution, Pathfinder.
Hey, I'm always cautious.
Smells even worse in here than it does out there.
Close quarters.
It's not a higher hazard level yet, though. I'm not draining my life support. Definitely bad guys around. Not sure how the radar knows they're bad guys. Like, I could see it being like a heat sensor. Whoa!
Yep, still hurts.
Alright, that stuff, however, is toxic level 4. But I don't know how it knows which life forms are enemies and which... I guess Sam could deduce it. Based on various methods. So, it kind of makes sense. Alright, they seem to be on the other side of this wall, though. Whoever they are. Some minerals, at least. Data pad. Whoever turned off the lights is an asshole. Nearly broke my toe searching for the generator. Octans.
Is that a generator? What's it doing all the way out here?
It appears to be powering the floodlights.
Well, yeah, but who put it here?
More
The
creatures.
surveyor?
Great.
That would be a lot of equipment for one man to carry.
Surveying team? Probably not. Little secret tunnel up here.
Dead end, damn.
Must have missed something.
Well, there was another way, but at least we got some loot for coming up here. Alright. Guess we have no choice but to kill these guys. Probably should just use my melee weapon. That seemed to do the most DPS.
More cave.
Somebody's excited.
Another generator.
And more
And
lights. They lead to something?
whatever that is. Alright, nothing else this way. There's another floodlight. You alright?
Wow.
Well, that's kind of cool. Some ventilation and natural light. Aha! Oh. Oh, fail. We've been back here yet? Guess not. This cave is very disorienting. The damn generators are fixed again. But I saw some kind of blast door down there. I imagine that's why they're here.
You hear that?
Hear what?
Intruders. Stand down. The charlatan wants this one alive. Out for a walk, Pathfinder?
The charlatan?
More of a jaunt. It's good to stretch the legs.
A sense of humor. In Kadara, that'll either get you far or dead. But my orders are clear. You're not to be harmed. Crux is in charge here. If you've got questions, talk to her.
Is that a Krogan? Oh, so it's a collective base. Wonder if we were supposed to find this place yet? Oh, so one of these quests, I guess, was supposed to take place in the cave, or led us to the cave. And I was just coming here for fun. Alright, well, we'll go back and do that on the way out. Assuming we get the chance. This is quite a base. Fairly well hidden. They didn't have that giant antenna outside, or whatever it is. Definitely be a good location for a hideout.
Sam, what's inside the cages?
Judging from the scratching, Ardy.
Sam, what are they doing with the Adhi?
It appears the collective are attempting to domesticate the creatures.
And how's that going?
Aggression levels are lower than what we've seen in the wild, but I wouldn't recommend opening the cage.
Well, good luck with that.
Not easy building something like that out here.
Especially in secret. Be very surprised if nobody else knew about this place. Then again, I guess it is mostly prefab. And it is a pretty barren planet. Makes it easier to hide where you're going. We'll go up there in a second.
That's a lot of stolen stuff.
Time to steal it back.
Didn't peg the collective as gardeners.
Guess you have to be on this planet. What is that?
Not for a bit. Laying low after that last job. Don't think so. It was dark, but I don't want to take any risks with the outcasts. They've a long way to go.
A lot of people here. A lot of opportunity for spies. Definitely be hard to keep a place this size hidden. Alright, so that just goes back where we were. Oh, another data pad. Took a while, but this place is really coming together. We've got ourselves a proper hideout down here, and the shuttles keep coming. No idea how the charlatan finds all this salvage. Elidan, maybe? I hear they've got tons of scrap. Alright. So it seems the charlatan is kind of the person holding this organization together, and nobody else knows all the pieces but them. Compartmentalization, I believe it's called. In spy terminology. And there's the leader of the base. Not a Krogan, obviously.
Pathfinder, you caught me off guard. We don't receive many visitors.
The cesspools put them off?
They are natural deterrents, yes. The Angara call this place Draullir. Translates to death caves. A bit melodramatic. If you've a head for navigation, it's perfectly safe. Like most of Kadara, it's the people you should worry about.
What do you mean?
Someone's been faking the charlatan's orders, giving bad intel. It got 2 of our recruits killed.
Interesting. Wonder how they pulled that off.
Someone impersonating the charlatan could do a lot of damage.
Only the representatives have access to such high-level information. The boss knows it's someone operating out of this base. It's my job to find the culprit.
So what's the holdup?
The imposter could bolt at the first sign of suspicion. I need a subtle way to smoke them out.
It's kind of an obvious question, but we'll ask it anyway.
Why would someone risk impersonating the charlatan?
Greed is a powerful motivator, Pathfinder. The Collective has access to supplies, credits, you name it. And we only answer to one person.
Her lip movements are really off.
Maybe I could help? I'm not connected to the Collective. A curious outsider would raise less suspicion than an official representative.
That's true. All right, Pathfinder. Here's what we know. The drop point was in the sulfur springs, so the imposter should have high levels of sulfur in their clothes.
Sam's sensors should be able to detect that. Anything else?
We found footprints that could be human or Asari, but too smudged to get an exact size. That's all my intel.
Seems fairly straightforward. Scan suspects. Huh. Weird that it's 0 out of 5. You think it would be like... well, maybe it is just... Maybe there's 5 suspects in the camp, and then you scan them until you find one. Even if you don't have to scan all 5. Let's make this our active quest, though. They're all pretty close by. Why can't I click on other messages? Oh. Alright. You bet your recruits head your way, put octans on them, heed well with the last bunch. So these are options that allow me to lock or unlock the holding cells. I guess. Doesn't really matter to me now, but I'm sure that'll be important in a later quest. There was one more door down here too, at least one more door. Is this storage maybe? Oh, it's not operable at the moment. Mysterious button. Should we push it? Let's push it.
Please, I'd rather you not touch that.
Guess we can't.
Sulfur levels are on the high side, but not by a large percentage.
And she's Asari, which fits our footprint bill. Can't rule her out yet.
She's worth further investigation.
So maybe we have to scan all 5 and then we kind of find the one that's the most suspicious? I assume that innocent until proven guilty does not apply here. Still, they don't want to get the wrong person, because then that will give them a full sense of security.
Sulfur levels are high. Her footprints are of a similar shape to those left at the drop site.
Could be our rat.
Before accusing Dorado, perhaps you'd like to talk to her. She could have an alibi.
Heart rate elevated. Won't let me talk to her, though. So, guess she doesn't have a chance to defend herself. So we've scanned 2, and so far they both have sulfur on them. Which I guess isn't too surprising. But there are other reasons one could have sulfur on their clothing. I think the rat would be smart enough to, like, you know, change their clothing or keep a separate set just for going wherever they're going.
I'm working on it.
Sulfur levels are normal.
Not our culprit, then.
Well, at least we ruled one of them out. So we have one that's highly likely and one that's not able to be ruled out yet.
High sulfur levels, but the footprints at the drop site contradict a Solarian's webbed feet.
Just being thorough, Sam.
So why was he a suspect in the first place then? It's possible he was using like human boots, or there could be a twist like that. but guess we'll see. Angaran, also unlikely.
Sulfur readings are low. Additionally, Angaran feet are distinct from humans and Asari.
Can't hurt to check.
So we can't even talk to the 2 remaining suspects until you do all 5, which I guess kind of makes sense.
Are you a new recruit too?
No, just happened to stumble on this place.
Oh, you're the Pathfinder. Crux said we're to be nice to you. I'm new here. Still trying to take everything in.
Why join the collective?
I lived in port my whole life. Then Sloane shows up and demands a protection fee. My family was still reeling from encounters with Ket. We couldn't pay, so the outcast banished us to the Badlands. The collective promised us protection and a chance to get back at Sloane. So I took it.
Makes sense, I guess.
See you around.
Alright, let's go interview our 2 remaining suspects.
I'd kill for some shut-eye.
So you're tired. Could that be because you're leading 2 lives?
Sorry about before, not much traffic down here. Recruits are jumpy.
Thought the collective would have a better handle on their people, even recruits.
We're not soldiers. Some of us have been down here for months. I haven't seen the sun in weeks.
Might be a little too obvious what I'm doing if I let on that I've scanned her for sulfur.
Weeks? Seriously?
I'm one of the few people who know how to operate the water filters. I've been trying to train a backup, but most recruits can't stand the smell. Not many volunteers. I'd better get back to work. Thanks for the chat.
What do you think of Lynx, Sam?
Her explanation for the level of sulfur in her clothes was plausible, Pathfinder.
And hers was not as high as this one. So I imagine she's our primary suspect. Dorado.
Need something? Go bother Crux.
You're a testy one.
Sorry. Haven't slept in 36 hours, thanks to another shit job.
36 hours? That can't be healthy.
Defying the charlatan's orders isn't healthy. I go where I'm told.
She could be irritable because she doesn't like her job, which could also lead somebody to become a double agent.
You've never been tempted to manipulate your boss's orders?
What? What do you mean?
You know, fudge the intel, use the collective's resources to make a profit on the side.
I don't know what you're playing at, but I'm done talking to you.
Dorado's heart rate spiked when you questioned her about the charlatan's orders.
The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
A popular quote from Hamlet, one of William Shakespeare's most...
Sam, I know where it's from.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Yeah, I would say it's a very good chance it's her. But knowing Bioware, it's not impossible they would go for a twist. I think they should have somebody like discreetly follow her next time she leaves the base. And figure it out for certain.
To make contact with Pathfinder, any luck finding the imposter?
Dorado's clothes showed high levels of sulfur. When I questioned her loyalty to the charlatan, she became frantic.
You asked her outright. I said to be discreet. Aquila, detain Dorado.
Dorado? She's gone. Said it was on the charlatan's orders.
Damn it.
There you go.
If the charlatan finds out I let her get away...
I'll take care of it. She can't have gone far.
Pretty much admitted her guilt then. I'm not surprised she ran after I talked to her though. That would have been the smart thing to do. Alright, kind of a fun little quest. Nothing too complicated, but didn't take too long either. I think we've probably seen and done all we can do here for the time being. We should do this though. And then on the way out of the cave, looks like we'll run into Dorado again. After all, we have a jetpack and she does not. first, let's check out this area.
Okay, this was the surveyor's last known location.
Casualty. Our guy?
Irrelevant data.
A surveyor. Who did it? Outcasts?
Broken
Collective?
neck.
Random exiles?
Gravity.
What?
He broke his neck, probably from trying to obtain barite samples.
Seriously?
Sam, download his data. We can at least deliver that.
Guess he died for it. Well, that sucks. Lots of uranium down here. Alright. We will return to Dirk, whoever Dirk is, in a little bit. For now, we have an escapee to catch up to. Uh-oh. Whoa. That's not good. Not good at all. I'm gonna try to let my shields get back up again, instead of using one of those things. Still have no ammo yet, do we? I think the collective could have lent me some ammo. I'm sure I'll give it back to them at some point. Oh. Did you already kill him? Good job, guys. Nope. Oh, Dorado. Fight until the end. That's probably smart.
Crux, it's Ryder.
Did you find
Hey, level up.
Dorado?
She ambushed me. I had no choice but to take her out.
Would have liked to question her, but at least it's done. Thanks, Pathfinder.
Alright, and we didn't have to go back to finish that quest, which is great. So we can press on now. Alright, cool set of caves. So that's the dead end area. So I guess if we hadn't found it on the way in, we would have almost definitely found it on the way out. Yep, I did it again.
Still hurts.
Just checking. Is this the way out or the way in? I'm all disoriented. Nope. This is the right way. Yay, daylight. Almost blinding. Surprised nobody's sneezing right now. Alright, well. I kind of want to check out that other camp down there. I guess at the very least there should be ammo at the forward drop station. Oops. But while I'm here, let's go kill these guys, or see who they are. And I think the drop station is that way. Bad guys here, and they're already fighting. See, isn't the collective is the group of folks I was just with, right? These guys must not have been filled in on the charlatan's orders not to kill me. Whoa. A little close to those explosives, I guess. All that, no ammo here. There is a notable lack of ammo on this planet. Yeah, definitely gotta find a merchant soon. Maybe I'll do that between episodes. Sell off all the stuff we don't need. Alright, well, guess it's onward to the forward drop point then. Can we go this way? Yeah, actually it's kind of on our way. Let's make a right turn and keep heading down the valley.
How do you choose your scouts? Volunteers or do you recruit?
Both. Young'uns will hear about what I'm doing, hunt me down, and if I like the look of them, I sign them up.
The look of them?
Why? It's not a beauty contest. If you look like it took a shuttle to the face, but you're still walking, I want you.
So an anti-beauty contest then. Go in the lake, don't go in the lake. Alright, got some aluminum, a little bit of titanium. And I saw some bad guys land somewhere down there. Any more? Yeah, there's some beryllium up here.
You alright, Drac?
Too much high ground to keep expecting an ambush.
So do I want copper or do I want beryllium? Not sure what I have less of. Get some aluminum over here. Oh, here we go. Jackpot. Okay, that's good enough. Let's make a left and grab that plant specimen. And there's some bad guys. Let's use this as cover. And there we go. Good old ammo. It's pretty high. The higher they are, the harder they fall. That's just physics. Alright. Is that all of them? Just another typical camp. Whoops. Keep doing that. Multi-purpose generator. Not sure what that was doing, but it's not doing it anymore. So according to my radar, the plant sample is over here. Do I have to scan it first? Must be it. Do I already have it? Yeah, I guess just scanning it was enough. Alright, well, let's go get that memory trigger then. And that's the one in the lake, I'm pretty sure. Or is it? You know, if it is, it just occurred to me I might need to set up the settlement to get to it, but probably not. Have to be a very tall settlement. Anyway, let's grab that last memory trigger, and then I will call it an episode.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Alright, we're out of the zone now.
Of course, the best thing about the rebellions was Shiakur, the warlord, my ancestor.
Every Krogan propping up a bar says she's their ancestor.
But how many have the clan brands to prove it?
Never wanted to get that close.
Well, now's your chance. They're on my...
I'll take your word for it, Drac.
Alright, more bad guys to kill. Don't know where they're all coming from, but this had better be a pretty safe planet by the time we leave. Or at least a pretty empty one.
Looks like outlaws.
Get ready to fight!
I guess it will make it safer when our guys finally get here. And that wasn't too bad. '98. Okay, where's this memory trigger? Oh, we went right past it. Good job. Oh, were there two of them? There might be two of them left, and that's what's confusing me. alley-like area over here. Could this be it? Do we have to go higher? It is to my right. So yes, we probably have to go higher. That's pretty steep. I don't think we can go up that. So how do we get there? I guess the topo is a little less steep around the side. So if I make a right-hand turn and go around the cliff face, maybe that's the way to do it. Come on.
So, the old Pathfinder, did he have any deep, dark secrets?
Everyone has a few.
Here we go.
Forget that stick up your ass for once. He's gone. No harm sharing the juicy stuff.
Go kiss a gun barrel.
Ha! You see, Ryder? That's loyalty.
Alright, there it is. I imagine we'll find out quite a few of Dad's little secrets over the remaining course of the game. Why is it telling me to scan it? Don't I just grab it?
Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible.
Yay!
Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Not a bad view from up here either. But alright, that's going to be it for one episode. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you right back here for plenty more quests.